What is it about a resin that made kings cross deserts, priests offer prayers, and healers guard its secrets for centuries? In a world where gold dazzled and silk seduced, it was myrrh, earthy, aromatic, and enduring, that held a sacred place in human history. But why? To understand the value of myrrh, we must go beyond economics. This ancient gum resin, derived from the coniferous tree native to the Arabian Peninsula and parts of East Africa, carried a mystique that gold could not match. It didn't merely smell good, it spoke the language of gods, spirits, and healing. It anointed the dead and comforted the living. Myrrh was not a luxury, it was a necessity for the sacred and the sublime. Its value was recognized early, with records of myrrh appearing in Egyptian papyri over 3,000 years ago. Pharaohs used it in embalming rituals to preserve the dead, believing it carried the soul through the afterlife. Myrrh's deep, balsamic scent became the signature of spiritual transition. But its power didn't stop there. In temples, it was burned as incense to invoke divine presence, while in homes it was used to cleanse the air, repel disease, and anoint the skin. The Judeo-Christian tradition elevated myrrh even further. In the Bible, it was one of the gifts brought to the newborn Christ by the Magi: gold for kingship, frankincense for divinity, and myrrh for mortality. That symbolic triad reveals how central myrrh was in linking the human and the holy. Its presence at both birth and burial framed it as the scent of life's great passages. But beyond its spiritual gravitas, myrrh had tangible value in medicine. In the ancient Greek world, physicians like Hippocrates and Galen prescribed myrrh to heal wounds, treat infections, and relieve pain. Its natural antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties made it indispensable in an era before antibiotics. The resin could be chewed, infused, applied as a balm, or blended into elixirs. Even today, myrrh remains a component in some herbal remedies, mouthwashes, and skincare products. Culturally, the pursuit of myrrh shaped trade routes and geopolitical relationships. It was one of the driving commodities behind the incense road, linking southern Arabia to the Mediterranean world. Caravans risked scorching sun and desert bandits not just for profit, but because demand was insatiable. Myrrh was currency, tribute, and symbol. Its rarity and difficulty of extraction made it all the more treasured. So why was myrrh so valuable? Because it bridged the earthly and the divine, soothed the body and elevated the spirit, and held a scent that carried the weight of memory, reverence, and healing. Long before the modern world discovered synthetic perfumes and pharmaceutical marvels, myrrh was already both remedy and ritual, proof that the most precious things often come not in glittering stones but in sacred scents. Have you ever encountered a scent that made time stand still, one that spoke to something deeper within you?